Did you ever fear that you wouldn't be able to provide for your family? Because for me personally, that's one of my main fears as I look through these different career options and such. I think about what if I don't find that thing.
As a professional athlete, you're only as good as your last race, and your income is tied directly to your performance. And so getting sick, not performing well, has a direct impact on what you make. And so my wife and I both learned to be very, very frugal. We paid cash for absolutely everything. We didn't ever go into debt in any aspect, and that was good for us. I think everybody has a concern with that. I think that's a pretty normal response. But at the same time, if any person who's willing to work hard, who's nice to people, I mean, you go to the Conan O'Brien quote, work hard, be nice to people, and amazing things will happen. Very, very true. If you're willing to work, opportunities will apprise themselves. Now, you need to prepare yourself. You need to get a very good education. You need to put all those pieces in place, and you need to network. You need to find out who's in a position, whatever, and especially in the industries that are of interest to you, the things that you enjoy doing.
I'm really interested in like sports statistics. That's something that I'm really interested in, but I don't know if I'm like quite good enough at math. Did you ever feel like that you wanted to stop pursuing something because you felt like you weren't adequate, or did you just keep going and keep pursuing it until you grew to the point where you did feel adequate?
Doing something builds confidence. The good thing is, you come into a company, and more often than not, they're going to have people to mentor you and help you and understand, and as you get your skills and polish them and build them up. And so I think more often than not, we're harder on ourselves than we should be.
So as you work with athletes and such, and you as an athlete yourself, I'm sure you saw many success stories and also some failures. What do you think differentiated those who succeeded as to those who fell short of their potential?
There's two aspects. First of all, you have to be careful when you talk about failure, because failure is a multifaceted term. People who don't hit their potential, more often than not, don't have enough belief in themselves and aren't willing to get up each time they have problems. There's no such thing as a person who hasn't had difficulties, who hasn't had challenges. There is no industry that doesn't have complications to it. And so there's the quote, success is just getting up each time you fall. Failure is just a setback. It's a temporary thing. So the question would be, why do some people do a better job hitting their potential than others do? I'll be honest, I don't know that everybody fully hits their potential. I'm not sure that's possible. I mean, I look back at my career and I had some wonderful, wonderful opportunities. But at the same time, I look at where I set my personal best time. My best time in the 5,000 meters was run in Helsinki, and it was my third race in 5 days. And I know I could have run better. I ran just a touch slower in very, very difficult conditions at our national championships that year, 1985, in Indianapolis. It was in the low 90s and 95, 98% humidity. It was very, very difficult circumstances. And I ran a very good time, set a meet record that lasted for almost 25 years.
Wow.
But the guy that I beat 4 days later went to Oslo in excellent conditions, cool, dry, and he ran 14 seconds faster.
Oh
and so I know I didn't hit my potential. And so I wonder if anybody really ever does. I could have always done better. Well, I think that's probably true. So you have to be careful when you determine what your limits are and that sort of thing. By far the most important thing in my mind is you have to believe in yourself. You have to have some confidence. And hopefully you've been able to surround yourself with people who believe in you. And that should have started with your family. But if you didn't get that from your family, you need to surround yourself with people who are positive, who can help you to recognize your potential and give you the confidence to go for it, to overcome each one of the challenges that definitely, most assuredly will come. There's no such thing as no challenges. There's no such thing as no problems. So be ready for them, because they will come. And a problem is just an opportunity to find out how good you are. A problem is really an opportunity for you to prove, I can do this when a lot of other people can't.
Thank you so much for your time.
You bet.
Appreciate it.